Okay, welcome to Race and Retro. Today we're at Motorcycle Live 2023, so why don't you join us and come and have a look round and see what's new for 2024.
What I probably should have said was join us as we go film some race bikes and the odd adventure bike. If you couldn't get to the show this year and you're really into long drawn out shots of motorcycles, then this video's for you.
The second best YouTube channel I've ever heard of. These boys right here, Race Retro. Of course, because number one's me, obviously.
Subscribe to Pete. I like the yellow and blue one, that's like proper like the motocross colours, that is.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful looking. It's a nice looking bike, that, to be fair.
Yeah, it's smart, that is.
Only 12 grand, mate.
12 grand?
Over 12 grand.
Like a racing katana over there, should we have a look at that?
Oh, yeah. I need to get a bit of info on this one. You're Dominic. That'll beat your CBR 1000F, mate, all day long. We're coming just to see these, wasn't it?
Right, so we've only been here about 5 minutes and I think I've already seen the bikes of the show for me. So we've got a RGV 250 race bike here, Kevin Schwantz's RGV 500 and then an SRAD 750. For me, the bike show, I'm not really that interested about the new bikes. I love it when they have like the race bikes that you can get up close to and have a look, and I think Suzuki are certainly the ones where they bring the most race bikes to the show. I mean, we've got the Team Classic Suzuki Katana, which Keith's walking around with a stiffy because of and then we've got these Lucky Strike bikes. We've got I think it's a Yukio Kageyama RGV 250 from the All Japan Championship, and then yeah, and then so we've got championship winning 500 of Kevin Schwantz's here as well. So yeah, amazing. I love it. But let's go and see what else we can see. So we've only been here 5 minutes and then I've already blown me load. So.
Oh, see that go down?
Yeah. You'd adjust the sag, mate.
So what, this is
Sorry.
good,
What do you reckon to that then, mate?
Yeah, I could ride one of these. Very nice. Feels comfortable, yeah.
How do you think it would suit Dom? Would he be able to touch the floor?
Like that, wouldn't he? To be fair.
Are you still?
Definitely not my cup of tea.
No, I'm not really into the cruisers, but I guess. But have you seen the race series?
No.
Of these baggers, they call it. Looks amazing, like, I think.
Do
And you see McWilliams like sliding it around and stuff on that, and you think, fair play. Yeah, you have to watch it. It's called the Baggers Racing.
Not seen it. Not seen it. I'll have to check it out.
On to Honda next. Again, absolute plethora of off-road and adventure bikes. I can't believe how much the sports bike section has shrunk like on these manufacturer stands. And Honda, although they have brought out the new CBR 600 and an Evolution version of the Fireblade, that was pretty much all of Honda sports bikes, although they did have some of the BSB bikes on display. Probably one of my favourite stands of the show was the Kawasaki stand. They had like various talks going on, interactive things like this computer simulator, which was a good laugh. It seems like the 90s paint schemes are coming back in. As you can see here, we've got all the ZX10s with all the wild and wonderful paint schemes of the 90s. My personal favourite, I think, is this purple and black one. It's that's mint, that is. They also had the facelift version of the 636 new colour scheme. It was looking good. And we have the ZXR 400. Kawasaki have resurrected the 400 inline 4. And to celebrate this and the new Kawasaki Super Teen Challenge, they had this brilliant simulator here with ZX4s in, where people would compete for a lap time. Now I only got 2 laps, but I reckon if I had a couple more goes, I could have been pushing Max Cook. Maybe not.
I do apologise for Ant's underpants sticking out the bottom of his jeans there. Hopefully they're clean.
Now here's a manufacturer that a lot of people might not be aware of unless you're into your bike racing. This is Kramer, and they make chassis with KTM engines in them. They do the 690 single and then recently the 890 twin. So the 890 twin runs in the British GP2 series and the 690 single runs in your lightweight classes. Although there was a bit of a hoo-ha about it because it was running in the Super Twin class, and with it only being one single cylinder, there was a lot of people not happy about this. But they look brilliant fun, and I'd love to try one of these. This is Joe Collier's bike that he ran in the BSB GP2 series, where he took class victories at Thruxton, Alton Park and Knockhill. So MCN Dream Garage, where they had this stunning Yamaha TZ250. They had a few of Richard Hammond's bikes, like this Ducati 916 Foggy Rep. And a Suzuki GSXR 1100. Peter Hickman's also got a stand here promoting his workshop, and also he's the main distributor for Ohvale. So if you've got a nipper and you want to get into motorsport, you probably want to check out Pete's shop and get one of these Ohvales. Or even if you're just an adult, just get one because they look so much fun. More adventure bikes. I think this is the Tenere. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I absolutely love this sort of Yamaha France colour scheme. So here's a bike I'd be interested to see what people think about it. So it's the XSR 900 GP, and it's inspired by the 80s, 90s Wayne Rainey YZR 500, and it's part of Yamaha's Sports Heritage range. I don't think Keith's a fan, but secretly, I really quite like this. What do you think? It seems like the retro stuff's really sort of coming back in. I don't know whether it's because people who grew up in this era of your RDs and your, the 1990s Grand Prix bikes, they're now at an age where they can afford something like this. I mean, I still can't afford this, but I would love this. I've not really had a chance to get up close to like the new R7 before, so I was quite interested in having a look because we've been in a Super Twin class. I think I don't know, there's a few of these filtering in now, and I think with the new introduction of the sport bike class at BSB, where they're going to be running these R7s against Aprilia 660s and the Z650 Kawasaki's, it's a class I really want to keep my eye on. But the bike is just like a mini R1, like it's such a nice bike. Straight to the race bikes, and this is Tommy Bridewell's championship winning Ducati. And Ben Curry's Supersport winning bike, with Supersport changing the regs to allow bigger capacity bikes, but all controlled with a spec ECU. It's made for some brilliant racing, and it's nice to see something else other than an R6 winning things. Brad Binder's MotoGP bike, or display bike, but this was, I think, the only MotoGP bike that I saw at the show. Usually you always get a Marquez rep or one of the Yamaha M1s, but unless I missed it, I'm pretty sure this was the only MotoGP bike there. And then we got BMW and his Peter Hickman's super stock bike from the TT, which he got the lap record on, which is pretty incredible really when you think this is just a stock bike that you can get. And he got the lap record at TT on it. Also, this is the one where there's a bit of controversy at the Northwest 200 as the team got disqualified because they had carbon rims on. Although the bike comes as standard with them, they were not permitted at Northwest, so the team FHO had to pack up and go home. And which is just outrageous really, considering how big players they are in the road racing scene these days. But the M1000 is a stunning bit of kit. So another cool bit on BMW stand was that they were demonstrating their new 1300 GS and the 900 GSs, and they had a couple of lads that were, I think they were pretty good riders. Again, adventure bikes are just massive, but I guess BMW are the big players in that game. And then you got the wonders from Bolton, CCM, which I do think are pretty cool. The Tracker's the biggest bike in their range, which would suit long streak of pissers like me and Keith. Finally, we checked out the Norton stand. Now, I wasn't sure Norton were going to recover from the old Stuart Garner saga, but it is good to see that the brand isn't in tatters, and it was here representing with like their Superbike and their Commando. And they also had the Ron Haslam rotary Norton on display, which it's just an amazing bike. I tell you what, if you ever get to go the Manx Grand Prix, I don't know if they still run it, but Wiz Norton and Trevor Nation used to run them at the classic TT. But if you get a chance, go check it out, because they just sound mega. In fact, there's an onboard video of it, and it just sounds like nothing else. But yeah, no, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We are working on some more NC30 restoration content, as well as a new special bike film. So yeah, subscribe and check that out when it drops. Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
Had Peter Hickman saying it's the second best YouTube channel.
Peter Hickman's wrong, it's the first best. Don't listen to him.